Hello Aries, welcome to your weekly reading with me, Cindy. Excuse me, sorry. So, this is vacation week for me. This is my first day of vacation. So I'm gone for 2 weeks, but I pre-recorded this. And I'm sorry, I look a little casual. I was actually just a little while before I came in to do these, I was moving the sprinkler around. And then I'm gonna do this. And I like doing it because it comes into this vacation energy, like I can kind of sense that I'm not here. So, Aries, what's going on? And I'm projecting here, the week of July 13th, the week of July 13th for Aries, the week of July 13th for Aries, the week of July 13th for Aries. I do like to say that there's no timestamp on these, but I do project myself to the point where I feel that you are coming, most of you are coming to this video. But it does still have to do with, you know, when you come to it. Wow, new cycle. 8 of air on the outside looking in, the 5 of fire. 3. The 8 of air. Oh, the 3 of air. Oh, the 3 of air is at the bottom. Oh. That's a little bit, some sort of disappointment. Some sort of disappointment, a little bit of a heartbreak. It feels like there's something on the shoulder though. You see how there's 2 birds up in a tree there? But then this person is sitting there, but there's a little bird on their shoulder. There isn't like a little bird. There's a little bird for this person, but they're not really noticing. Almost like they're trying to turn their back on something else that looks happy. So they're like, they're maybe not in that energy. So just like, I don't know if I want to look at that, but not realizing that there's a little bird there singing to you. But there's a new cycle. You're coming into like, you just start right off with the world. Boom, right in with the world card. Some sort of big new cycle that you're entering. Something has come to an end. I don't even see what that is. It's like not even here. It's not even showing. It's just like coming right into this new beginning. And this new beginning is the 8 of air. It's not being there. It's almost like you start a new cycle and then you can't move in it. Something how you can't move in this new cycle. This is a little bit like Pisces had this, but in a different spot in their reading, and it is the same sort of energy where it's like kind of being on the outside looking in, kind of being on the outside looking in. Like you're up in these clouds. Clouds are great, but you're not participating. You're stuck. You're stuck up in the clouds. It's a nice place to be. But then I see all these other feathers that are just floating around. It's like you just missed the party. Or something happened. Like the birds of the feather that flock together aren't there for you right now. You started a new cycle. And something happened. You can't move in it. And then we have the 5 of fire, or the 5 of wands. 5 of wands is usually like some sort of difficulty communicating. The pictures say so much in these cards though. I feel like, you know, Aries, you have a lot of desire and passion. It's all lit up here above your head and you're trying to ignore it almost. It's almost like you're trying to ignore it right now. You're trying to ignore it. You're trying not to focus your attention and all this passion and desire that's kind of floating up all above your head. But then we get the fortune's wheel here. So something changes for you. There's some sort of a shift. Because your new beginning is like... it's kind of like you... Oh, here's a good example. Because it's a big new beginning. Let's say you bought a new house. And you move in. You're so excited. You have all these plans. You get into the new house. And I don't know, maybe you want to paint it. There's a few things you want to buy. So you go online, you order, you make phone call. Everybody's booked. Nobody can be there for 4 months. What? But I just got it. And now it's kind of like that. Like I just got it, but now I can't do anything. I can't. And you're sitting there frustrated. It's like all this crazy creative energy, right? Sitting above your head. You made all the phone. No. They're not available right now. You can't do that right now. Oh. But then that changes. Something changes here. Fortune's wheel. The wheel of fortune comes in. So it starts spinning in a better direction. I kind of want to say, because you have this cycle, this world cycle, it's almost like you walked into a new cycle, or you started some sort of new cycle, and it needed a little push. It needed time to gain momentum within it. And then that's what's happening. The wheel is starting to turn. The wheel is starting to turn. And then we have the Page of Earth and the Messenger of Water. This is pretty neat. You know, it wasn't when I was shuffling for you guys, but I was just doing the pre-shuffle for the whole, you know, I was going to do Aquarius and Pisces and you. And this little card came out, this Page of Earth came out. And you know, it was so funny the way I read it. I read Peace on Earth. I read Peace on Earth, but it's Page of Earth. And I kind of feel that, like some sort of connecting. You know, it's almost like, okay, yeah, you bought this house, you wanted to do this, this, and that, and you got to wait 4 months for that. You got to wait 3 months for that. Or it just felt like everything got put on hold all of a sudden when you started this brand new, exciting cycle. But then it's almost like you decided, okay, I'm going to walk out of the house. I'm going to walk out of the house and see what I can find and see what I can explore, right? So it's saying, okay, that's okay. The house is going to be there when I come back. But what can I do right now that's really interesting? What can I do right now to kind of get that little child inside, Aries, curious again about life and realizing that, wow, there is actually a lot of interesting things out here, even though like those ones you can't reach right now. You can't reach those ones, they're not available. So the wheel starts turning, maybe even the wheels in your head start turning, and you start seeing, oh, there's some stuff out here. Oh, isn't that great? I love getting on rocks like this and just feeling on your feet or even your hands. They're really like thick and spongy moss that can grow on that. Like I'm feeling that energy. I'm like, oh, that's fun. That feels really good. So it is sort of a ground. Go outside and ground yourself. Go outside and ground yourself. Don't be inside too much maybe with this energy. If it feels like, you know, you started some sort of cycle, get outside. Even if it's raining, I really feel like, yeah, and in the water too. The messenger of water is sitting here that comes in after that. And it's almost like then there's some sort of, this flowing of feeling and emotion starts to flow through you. This world energy starts to push past all of that. It's like going out into the ground, going out into the earth connects you with the water. And in the water you feel, like it's almost like you feel messages. It's almost like you can feel some sort of message in the water. The way she's looking at like it's almost like this has swum up to her and it's conveying something. Maybe it's someone is saying, oh, you know what? Maybe that person can come in 2 weeks. It's not 3 months now. Something. Let's see. Let's see. I'm going to go to this deck quickly. I'm going to get an idea what this world card is. This is a new beginning for you. It's not real clear exactly what this new beginning is, because it feels like it starts off, well, something would trigger a new beginning like this. Like the world is a very big new beginning, but it's like it started and then it stopped, or at least it paused. So what was this new beginning? Let's start with that for Aries. The World card. The World card for Aries. It almost feels like it got put on hold. The Moon, they're going to keep it unknown. The Seven of Swords and the Four of Swords. At the bottom. So the world is going like deep into your emotions here. The Seven of Swords and the Four of Swords. It's like she's allowing herself to fall like into this deep, deep ocean of feeling and emotion, intuition, just like going into the unknown, just going, surrendering. It's like surrendering to the unknown. But this is, it's like, then you have to go and you have to do some sort of healing and resting with the Four of Swords. You have to go and do some sort of healing and resting. Whatever this was, this really deep, this deep, deep dive into emotions, like just falling into something really deep here. And then it was like the sun came up and then you had to go. Like, and you went, you had to go. The sun came up. See how the sun comes up? Because this is in the moon energy. This was with the moon. It was the moon. It's almost like this deep, deep emotional energy at night. Sun comes up and then you have to go. And where you're going is like to rest, to heal, to recover. And it's almost as if this is a place of a little bit of like isolation with this Eight of Air then. So whatever this resting and recovering is, it does kind of feel like you are the outside looking in. So the Messenger of Water. Let's look at the Messenger of Water for you to close off the reading, Aries. Oh, look at you. Oh my gosh. Now the Lovers is at the bottom. Now the Lovers is at the bottom. So the Messenger of Water, look what you have here. You have the Justice card, the Knight of Cups, and then the Eight of Cups. It's like some sort of balance comes into play here. It's interesting how she holds like these bowls. They look like bowls in this deck. And the bowls are also part of, you know, what is shown in the cups. Both of these. I'll show you again. Both of these cup cards, the Knight of Cups and the Eight of Cups, they have the same sort of bowl. This Messenger of Water brings in a balance here. It brings a balance in the feelings and the emotions. Because there really wasn't actually a lot of feeling and emotion right here. There felt like a bit of frustration on your part with the Five of Fire. But then something changed. Something changed. Just timing. But I feel also it's a little bit about getting out. Getting out into nature, literally, with this Page of Earth. And it brings this balance. And then there's this, oh, and then she's walking into the sunset. She's walking into the sunset. There is a bowl. There's two bowls. It kind of feels like trying to come to some sort of balance with feelings and emotions, perhaps between you and someone else with the Knight of Cups. But there's some sort of need to walk away. There's some sort of need to walk away at this time anyways. There has to be some sort of walking away. One bowl is sitting here still with the flames in it, and then the other bowl is sinking. But the Lovers is at the bottom. So it's like making a choice. It's as if some sort of choice has to be made here. Maybe there's two. Well, there's two. She's holding two bowls. So I don't know if you have to go on some sort of journey here and think about which direction you want to go. Which bull do you want to take with you? I don't know, Aries, but it's a vacation video, so I'm going to leave it at that. But that's interesting. So there's definitely something here. It feels like a very healing sort of time for you. And to think about bulls that you're leaving behind and things that you're walking towards. So there you go. All right, Aries, thank you so much. Until next time, guys, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.